Okay, I accidentally canceled the camera. So, okay, I'm just gonna give up. Trying to mount this on the headrest, that is not going to happen. So, okay, now you can see my ugly mug, so you know that I am actually driving the vehicle. We are moving. It is not a simulator. It is not a fig Newton of your imagination. So, without further ado, let's go for a ride, eh? The air conditioner on at full blast. Come on, you. Okay, just over this way. Trying to think of where I'm heading. Usually going to Target to pick up another Chromebook. One I've had for about 3 years now, and it's starting to show its age. Then one of the buttons sticks and scrolls down every time I use it. So, you know. So check out, isn't this truck sweet? Okay. Just out of my hands before I get, you know, my luck, I'll probably get like arrested for using or fined for using an electronic device while driving or something. But yeah, the air conditioning's cooled this thing off quite nicely. And it actually, this is a really fun car to drive. You know, if you've never, if you've never driven one, I highly recommend checking one out. Even just test driving one, if you can even find one anymore. They're becoming increasingly rare. They were omnipresent back when I was growing up, back in the 80s and 90s. The roads were lined with them. Go to any, you know, especially in a neighborhood I grew up in, you know, which was predominantly elderly. These were in like every other driveway. These Caprices, Crown Vics, town cars, just, you know, big rear-wheel drive V8 American boats. And back in the early 2000s, they really started to dwindle down, and in Cash for Clunkers in 2010, 11, whatever it was, that pretty much decimated the majority of the Chrysler M bodies, because as much as I love these cars, they get paltry fuel economy. You know, they literally get yeah, they literally get about, I average about 12 miles to the gallon, you know, which for a vehicle of this magnitude from this era is about average. You know, it might do a little better in a, you know, something, you know, certainly if it had a 6, it would do a little bit better, but, you know, I didn't buy the car for fuel economy. It is just an occasional cruiser for me. It's a fun vehicle to zip around in, get around town. There's really nothing about it that you know, is really practical, other than just its bulletproof reliability. Because I mean, it will probably get to 500,000 miles, and that's sort of my goal. I don't know if I'll ever drive it that much. I'll be probably long since dead by the time it even hits 300,000. But you know, it's just you know, like I said, it's just an occasional cruiser for me. I have a Subaru Forester that I drive as a daily driver that gets about 2.5 times the gas mileage, and is great in the snow, and I absolutely love it in every way. It's an amazing car, but a different vehicle. You know, you're not comparing apples with apples. You know, it's 30 years newer, so this is just you just a funky old cruiser that I drive around town in. You know, I'm going over from Wakefield to Stoneham right now, so you know, I do intend to drive it around in the summer a bit. You know, I'd love to go to some of these old car meets and whatnot, but you know, I'll play that by ear. Once the light changes, I'm actually going to shut my mouth and let you guys listen to the car accelerate. Driving around Lake Quantapowhat in Wakefield right now, and there is definitely no shortage of scenery. Bear in mind it is you know, like a 90-degree day, so I'm strategically going to leave the camera on the seat because yeah, there could be that could cause some issues. So I'm driving around videotaping people, might look a little shady, so I'll just enjoy the view for myself, and let you guys enjoy the ride. That's about it. Shut down the air conditioner another notch because this thing is cranking at the moment. The radio does work. I'm not going to turn it on at the moment just because I don't want it to impede my ability to post this as a YouTube video, which tends to happen if I do have an actual song on there. They've been getting fussier about that lately. Used to be able to post videos and it was never an issue, but now it's been you know, I don't know, I guess he's probably not even the artists. I think, you know, it's most likely the you know, it's all the big wigs involved, the music industry executives that want their ginormous cut of the profits, so they you know, are putting all kinds of restrictions on what you can post. It's copyright infringement, blah blah blah. So, you know, and same with Facebook. You know, now they're even starting to crack down on that, which was never an issue in the past. So. It's 318, it purrs like a kitten. I mean, it's just it's throaty, but it's quiet enough that you don't really notice it. You know, you feel it when you're driving, and you definitely, you hear it when you're driving, but it might not show up on film, especially with my endless gabbing. Water bottle made its way onto the floor. That's never a good sign. Well, folks, thanks a lot for watching. Please do stay tuned for more more videos. My page called The Fan Cave. I do mostly fan videos and some car videos. Yeah, if you don't mind, if you could subscribe to my page, I would greatly appreciate it. I also have a Facebook page called The Fan Cave you can check out if you're into old fans, like mostly vintage ceiling fans, but occasionally I'll post a portable fan or two on there, box fan or an old antique desk fan or something like that. So that's about it. Thanks a lot for watching. Good night and good luck.